Hi guys, this is Miriam. Today we are going to do some doodling, and this time I thought it could be fun to doodle a rooster. If you're interested in an ad-free tutorial, the sketch outline and the reference photo, you can find it all on my Patreon. Link is down below. But let's get started. I begin with sketching in the rooster on my paper. And I don't sketch in everything. I just sketch in where the wings are and the large outlines on the rooster. This is just to help me when I'm going to doodle. Then I take my net gun, rubber, and I remove some of the pencil lines so it will get lighter so it won't shine through the paper. And now I'm going to find the colors I'm going to use. And the first color is burnt orange. The next color is Alizarin crimson. And the third color is Indathrone blue. If you don't have that, you can just use whatever blue you have or like. You can always do a little bit of color testing and see what colors you think look pretty together. I've used the 3 primary colors to this painting, as I just felt like this could be a nice color selection. Now I'm just watching what happens when the colors are allowed to flow together, just to see if I like how they look when they flow together. So it's good to do a little bit of testing. Then I spray my paper with my spray bottle. This is a fine mist spray bottle, and it's one of those that the hairdressers use. And it gives a very fine mist. And I really like how that spreads on the paper. And this is my Quinacridone gold color. And this is from the brand called Core. And they spread very easily on the paper when they're put on wet paper. So you have to be aware of that. But I really like that effect. And then I just go in with my different colors, the red and the blue. And I look a little bit on the reference photo to see where the rooster has some shadow areas or dark areas. But we are not aiming for realistic painting, so yeah, you can just enjoy yourself and put in the colors where you want them to be. So this is just, sometimes it's nice to have a reference photo just to get an idea and where to put the colors, especially if you are a little bit new to this. So yeah. Now I'm just removing some of the water from the paper because those small lakes of water, pools of water, I think it's called. Yeah. Then I splatter some paint on as well and just allow the whole thing to flow together. The paper is still very damp and wet, and I was not that pleased with how that looked, so I just go in with my brush and soften the colors a little bit. And now I just go in with some darker color. I'm just taking the color directly from the pan. And then everything is dry, so I go in and write my quote here, and you can pick any quote you like. I just like this one, and I felt like it was okay with the painting we are going to make. So yeah, he looks like he's on his way. So and actually this quote is very personal to me because I was actually quite old when I found out that I would pursue a career as an artist. And I've always been told since I was a child that it was not possible. So I just gave up on that dream very early in my life. But yeah, now it has been possible. There's so many possibilities in this age with the internet and YouTube and all that stuff. We didn't have that when I was a child, so yeah. So yes, it's never too late. If you have a dream, go for it. Now I begin to put in my doodles, and I'm using waterproof ink pens for the job, just in case I want to go in later on and put some more watercolors on or something like that, then everything won't be messed up. So, and I have these pens in different sizes, from size 0.1 to 0.8, I think. And yeah, now it's time to decorate. And doodling is all about you just doing what you find natural, and making marks and lines, and yeah, look at the painting and where the paint is and see what you can do, what if you see something in it, and what kind of marks would look nice here and there. And yeah, then you just go ahead and you can doodle the whole rooster or just part of the rooster. It's completely up to you. This is quite a playful thing to do, this doodling. I really enjoyed it, and it's a method where you learn how to just let go and follow your instinct instead of a lot of rules. Like, for example, if you have to paint very realistic and something like that, you have to be very careful what to do. But this is not the case. You can just try out different things and just follow your instincts. And if you feel like you're a bit empty, I was in the beginning when I started this. I had no clue how to doodle, and I would really recommend that you go on Pinterest and you can just search on doodle, and then you will get all kinds of ideas on how to do it. And here I'm doing the wing, and it's it looks like a wing, but it doesn't. So yeah, and I'm just felt like I needed some dots there, so I draw in dots, and now I'm making some lines. And I'm a little bit, I'm thinking a little bit about that this is a wing on a bird. So how could that look if you had to decorate or make your own bird? What would it look like? You can think in terms of that, and just have fun with it, and make patterns. And yeah, here I'm going in with a white pen, or I did. Now I have switched to a black pen, but the white you can really see on very dark areas, so that's a good thing. And here I'm following the watercolor paint, if you can say that, and I'm just drawing around some patterns I see in the paint. And I'll just continue and make a lot of dots. And now I'm making a pattern, and this is a lot of circles. You make large circles and small circles, and then you go in between afterwards and fill out color. Not in the circles, but around the circles. You can say you go into the negative space around the circles and fill it out with ink. And now I want to do a little decorating on birds' chests. So here I'm just drawing a lot of lines. I'm looking a little bit on the reference photo to see how the rooster looks like, just for inspiration to how to doodle. And then I came up with this. And now I'm going in on the tail of the rooster, and here I'm making lines. And I felt like this was a little bit too soft, so I go in with a thicker pen so that the lines will be more visible. And just take your time with it and enjoy the process. There's no need to rush, just sit and think for a while on what to do. I did that, I've just edited that out because else the video would be too long, but I'm sitting and just thinking, well, what could I do here and what could I do here? Yeah, so just enjoy the whole process and what you are doing. And I really think that you get better and better with this the more you do it. So if you are new, don't worry. I was new to this once, but I feel like I've gotten much better at it. It's like your brain has to switch to another channel when you get creative. So yeah, you have to get used to that and think creative. So and here I'm just drawing in the grass. I wanted that to be a little more visible. And I draw some lines on the leg of the rooster, as you can see here. Okay, here my hand is pretty much in the way, but I hope you get an idea of what I'm doing. And here I just felt like something was missing on the rooster's chest, so I make these circles in different sizes, and then I make a little dot in the middle of the circles, and then I make lines from that circle and out to the outer edges of the circle. And I do this in all the circles. So much fun. And you can make it a little bit darker near the middle of the circle if you prefer that. You could also just not make so many lines as I do. It's completely up to you to just follow your instincts and your intuition to what you find is pretty and looking nice. And here it just felt like something was missing in the background, so I decided that I would draw in some kind of leaf or plant or something like that. So I do that with a pencil to begin with, because I don't know what it would look like, so this will give me an idea. And then afterwards I will go in with my ink pen and draw it all. So here you see me, I found it, a 0.8 pen, but I decided to do the text first, so don't know why, but yeah, so here I've just written in all the text with my pen, so and it can help you to see where things where in the painting things needs to happen, if you can say that. So yeah, sometimes it could it's good to put in the text as well, because yeah, it takes up some space in the painting. So, but here I went in with my ink pen on the background, and now I'm thinking what to do next. Felt like something was missing, but I couldn't quite think of what it could be. So, but it was something in the background. So I found my fine liner, and then I just went in and followed the pattern in the watercolor in the background. And I just make a very thin line, and I go around the white areas I see in the paint, and I just go in with the pen around these areas, as you can see here. And here I decided that I wanted the outline of the rooster to be a bit stronger, because it was quite invisible. So I just retouched that, and the background was still felt like something was missing. So I go in with my paintbrush and I just wet the area, and then I just begin to drop in some of the blue paint. And also with this quote and handwriting, there's so many possibilities to how to write it. So if you're into calligraphy or something like that, that could look very beautiful. I'm just using my own handwriting because I think it's nice enough, and sometimes if I have to do calligraphy, it takes too long. So here I'm just doing a little bit splattering now that the painting is dry, because then they won't float out as much as they did in the beginning. And I just wanted a little more color here in the lower half of the painting. I really love colors, so I like strong colors. So, but I don't want the rooster to disappear completely, so yeah, I leave out white spaces so that he won't disappear. And then I write in my name, because now the painting is finished. And if you don't feel like yours is finished, just continue to work on it. And I use my hairdryer to remove the masking tape so it won't tear the paper. If you feel like sharing your version, I have a Facebook page called Miriam Thompson Art Studio Community, and I would love to see your version of this. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and please remember to like and subscribe and all that if you want to see more videos from me. Bye!